Bro, that is a man's wife, bro.
That's a fact.
Like, you cannot put your on the back of a man's wife, bro.
Hell no.
Unless he pays for that.
Bro. And then let me tell you. Let me. Because everywhere I go, they been on my ass, right? And I'm going to stand up for what I say. Because I'm a real one. First of all, it wasn't planned because the reaction on her face, it was like, I know he just didn't. She was like, and if it was planned, she would have had a time to ask her husband, was it okay? And both of them would have said no, because they know what social media will do to something like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't planned. She was caught off guard. Because if it was planned, she would have had time to ask her husband, what is this okay? And I feel like both of them would have said no, because they know how social media would take something. You know, I got love for Swiss. I fuck with Swiss. Look up to him. You know what I'm saying? But he did that, and she got snuck a punch, bro. You see the expression? You saw that expression? She was caught off guard.
All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rekah Kodash. Double honors to our apostle elders, which rule Great Millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom wa abab abal. All right, so what Boosie is saying, you know, he's partially correct on that it's not right. That's correct, that it's not right that Usher grabbed another man's wife in this manner. But also he's wrong, because he's saying he would have went and asked the wife would have asked the husband, and the husband would have had some kind of morale to lead this woman, Alicia Keys, in the right way, but he don't. Okay? Lil Boosie, Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys, they're prostitutes, alright, for Satan. And I'm talking about the so-called white man, the red devil, being Satan. Alright? These actors and musicians, they actually do abominations like orgies, alright, to build up energy, like negative energy, like evil spirits, alright? And they're doing it for a check, okay? And they drink blood, and they kill babies, and eat the flesh, and all kinds of shit. And they do these things for a check, okay? So they don't have no morale. Swiss Beats and Little Boosie have no morale to lead their families, lead their women, alright? And this is evidence of that. And that's what's going to happen to these women that follow, you know, men like this, because the blind leading the blind, they're both going to fall into the pit. All right, because this is enough for death. It seems so simple, but in fact, this is enough, you know, to put her and him to death. All right, because she accepted it. Look at her hands embracing his arm. And really, you know, we have brethren that been in these kind of businesses, like show business, and in fact, you know, there's actual things that these people have to do, like actually have sex together. Like I said, like an orgy. They got to sleep with the producers, the directors. All right, look at Weinstein. That's what he was in court for forcing actresses and even actors to lick his genitals, which they said they were mutated, right? And for an acting position. So you gotta be wicked to be successful in this wicked system. All right? And this is why the 2/3 have to perish. All right? Even though Little Boosie seems like he has a zeal for God, because he's saying that he stands up for, you know, Swiss Beats, and that Usher needs to apologize. But in fact, all these people have to be put to death so that they quit misleading our people. All right? The wicked are going to perish, and them that are doing the same shit, all right, of our own people, 2/3 of the Israelites, which are not of us, all right, even though they're of the Israelite nation. That's why he said of our own people, of the Israelite nation. But it says not all Israel is of Israel. All right. And that was in Romans 9:6. It says, not as though the word of Yahweh had taken none effect, all right, on these Israelites that are going to perish, right? It's not like it doesn't have an effect on them. For they are not all Israel which are of Israel. All right, because there's an Israel that's going to be saved, and there's an Israel that's going to be destroyed. Okay? Talking about the Israelites. The right hand and the left hand. Now let me go to the translation comparison. It says in the NLT, while then has God failed to fulfill his promise to Israel? No, for not all who are born into the nation of Israel are truly members of God's people. See? Because they're heathen. They have heathen customs. All right? They worship false idols. All right? And really, they worship the money. They have the love of money. All right? They love the fame. But in these societies, you got to allow other men to have sex with your wife. Even you know, they'll bend you over. And you'll have to accept their wickedness for a paycheck. Which how can, what is it, man? Let me get it. Alright, so it's Mark chapter 8, verse 36. For what shall, and I believe this is the Messiah saying this. Yep. Okay. Verse, what's that here at verse 33, 8, Mark 8 and verse 33. But when he had turned about and looked on his disciples, he rebuked Peter, saying, Get thee behind me, Satan. So this is Yahweh Shai speaking. For thou savorest not the things that be of power, but the things that be of men. Because he was going to be crucified, and he was telling them that he had to go to the cross. Verse 34, and when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So pretty much leave your life behind and, focus on the kingdom of heaven. All right, the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is pertaining to his Israelite men. It says, also said unto them, he said unto them, Whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world, get rich, and lose his own soul? But you gotta let another man, fucking molest you, or you gotta eat shit, or you gotta drink piss, or, they do horrible things for this fame and this wealth, right? Their women, the men, the women, all right? Even Kanye West said there's a video of him fucking a goat, So they got to do horrible things. They gain the whole world. They could travel. They could have whatever bitch they want. They could live wherever they want. They could buy whatever they want. Everybody knows them, right? But they have all these problems. And what can they do? They just lost their soul. It says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And then what's even scarier is what are they going to do when the Lord comes to visit them and take account for what they've done in their flesh? What they've done with their flesh. See? So this is a great judgment that these 2/3 are going to have to suffer, which is going to be the lake of fire. All right? It says in Malachi chapter 4 verse 1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, those 2/3 reprobates, shall be stubble. In the day that cometh shall burn them up. Why? Because they're in love with the system, and if they could, they would, and if they have the chance, they will take that implantable microchip. All right, and they're going to be destroyed with it. It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So their whole family, the wife, the kids, everybody that's following these devils, all right, that are walking in the flesh and not in the spirit, they're going to be destroyed. The families, everything. It's all going to be melted here in Babylon. All right? It says, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness, Yahushua, arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith Yahweh of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses. So repent, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel. Salvation is only for the Israelites. And the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that have been scattered throughout the world. It says, with the statutes and judgments, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh, which he has come. He is Abba Bivens. All right? It says, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the sons, and the heart of the sons to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. And that's why we have the Israelite camps today, because these scriptures are being fulfilled. All right, and we're in the end. Kala Yaba Shim Yashay, B'Shem Ha Raka Kodash, that we're also in the beginning. We're in the end of Esau and the beginning of Israel.